Hello folks, Mr. Long here, and I'm just doing a screencast for how to solve systems of equations by elimination when you isolate for y or get y by itself in each formula. So we have to find two numbers that add up here to 13, and then we have to have double the first number plus 4 times the second number adds up to 40. First thing we need to do is to isolate y in each equation. So the first equation is fairly easy. We have to subtract x because that's a positive x from both sides. So I end up with y equals 13 take away x. And on the other side, I've got to divide each equation by 4 because I'm going to, or each term by 4 because I've got 4y. And 2 divided by 4, I can do that with my calculator, 0.5. Here's something people are missing. They're forgetting that they also have to include their x. Plus y equals 10. And so now again I have to isolate for y. How do I do that? I have to subtract that 0.5x off both sides. So y will now equal 10 minus 0.5x. So what do we need to do next? Now we have our two equations. And that's, by the way, we can make that a 1x minus 1x. So I want to take the equation. It's easier if I take the equation with the highest y-intercept. So that would be y equals 13 minus 1x. And I need to subtract y equals 10 minus 0.5x. Now at the intersection point, I know that when I subtract these y values, it's going to be 0 because the y values are the same in each line at the intersection point. So 0 equals 13 take away 10 is 3. Negative 1 take away negative 0.5. Negative 1 take away negative 0.5 is negative 0.5. And here's somewhere where people are forgetting again that it's x. Now I have to add 0.5x on both sides to isolate the number from the variable. So I'm going to have 0.5x equals 3. And then I need to divide both sides by 0.5. Remember that you can pause this and look back at it. But just to show you what I did, I added 0.5x to both sides. And then that works out to x equals 6. And we know that x plus y equals 13. So because two numbers that add up to 13, well, if one of them is 6, the other one has to be 7. So y equals 7. In our original equation, what we have to do is do a double check and see if our answer is reasonable. Because we got our answers to be, our solution is 6, 7. Is that correct? Well, let's go back to our original equation. 2x plus 4y equals 40. 2 times by x, x is 6 plus 4 times y, and we found y to be 7. If I add that up, 2 times 6 is 12, 4 times 7 is 28. So this is worth 12, this is worth 28. 12 plus 28 is 40. So 6 and 7 works. Okay, folks, so what you might want to do is watch this again. If you just look at that full screen, of course, it won't make any sense. But if you do it step by step. And what you really need to do is actually do this question. Now that you've seen the solution, you should go step by step through it if you need to, and then actually work through the question. Okay? And like do it on your own. Turn the video off and do it on your own and see if you can come up with the same answer. That's the way to be successful. Good luck on the rest of your homework.